You want more money, you want freedom, you want success. You probably heard it before. Imagine your dream life. The universe will give it to you. That's the law of attraction. We will break it down. What's bullshit, what's real, and how can it help you? This is Financial Truth. I'm Justin, and we will break it down for you. The law of attraction says, you attract what you focus on. Your thoughts create your own reality. And that's a really important step. You have to think about what you want and you have to believe in it. If you don't believe it, it will never work. So, what's the biggest point on this? The law of attraction means that you don't actively say, I'm going in this direction and today I'm doing this. It means you are subconsciously going in a direction, and on the path you will get better. You will become more like your goal, like your dreams. But the first and important step is you have to know what's your goal. In which direction should you go? If you don't have a goal, your subconsciously mind will get you a goal. And that's most of the time a really, really soft life, because this is our mind. Our mind always wants to quit, always wants to rest, and never will become strong or better or something else. That's a quick thinking. You think, oh, I'm becoming a superstar, I'm becoming a musician, but you have to imagine how it is to perform before hundreds of thousands of people. So you have to know what you want. But on the other side, you also have to do it. You have to do it every single day. You have to think about every single day what you want, and you have to become every single day what you want to become. If you're trying to become this superstar, this songwriter, something like this, you have to start. You're becoming it on the way. You don't become a superstar if you're just laying in bed and think about, oh, someday I will become a superstar out of nowhere. That's not how it works. You have to do your homework. You have to do what it needs. Any successful person needs to be active. They're going actively in the direction to their dream. You have to make a plan. This month I will write 2 songs. Or maybe end of the year I want to have 1,000 viewers on my YouTube channel. Something like this. But on the other side, you have to work for this every single day. And that's the most easy thing in the world. You have to just doing the work. It sounds easy, but yeah, for most people it isn't easy. It says you need 10,000 hours of studying or working on something so you become a master. And that's practically the point. You have to do it. You have to do it. At the moment, at the start point, you have the best conditions. You just have to write a goal like today I write a song and every week I am making a song, or every day I do an hour for my music career. So that's how you level up. And that's the same with sports, with in your job. If you are more often at work than others, you're probably getting promoted. And that's a simple equation, but most people fail because they don't think about what they really want. Because after maybe 6 hours of work, you say, oh, I'm tired, I'm hungry, yeah, I'm just sit on the couch, and yeah, then you scroll on TikTok, and after 4 hours, you're looking at the clock, and then you say, oh, yeah, another day, I'm screwed up. And this is the law of attraction. If you say more than one time a day, your dreams, your affirmations, you will think about it more. You will remember your dreams, your goals more and often. And so you sit on the couch and you say, I don't have time for this. I just have to doing the work. Maybe you can do it after the work. If you really want, You can, after the work, you can scroll on TikTok or something like this. But if you are driven, you don't want to do this. You want to become what you think about. And that's the point. You have to think about it, you have to do it, and automatically you becoming what you think about, what you dream about. Because if you're doing it, you will become it. You know the saying, fake it till you make it? That's the same thing. You fake doing, being a musician or being a superstar, but the, the thing is, you don't just fake it, you're doing the work. So it's the same like you faking doing being a runner. If you fake being a runner, you probably run. And what is a runner? It's someone who run. So at the end, if you're faking it at first, then you can become it. And the most problematically thing is if you don't do anything. If you just sit on the couch thinking about it, but you don't get in any direction. You're just fading away, you're just losing control of time and the control of yourself. So, how can it really work? The real power of the law of attraction is when you set affirmations, when if you repeat positive beliefs, if you're training your brain to focus more, then what happens after this? Because you set a filter on your brain starts noticing opportunities. Your brain take more action. Your habits shift, and that's all not magic. It's just conditioning your mind. It's just training your mind like a muscle. You have to train it. You have to do it every day. So, like I said, what can you do? You can set a goal, a clear goal. This year I'm making $50,000 a year. You have to visualize your goal, not just the number of $50,000. You also have to think about how does it feel? How does this freedom feel? How is your day if you're doing this? This you have to believe in. You have to think about. After this, you have a clear goal for this year. You have to break it down into the month, into the week, and even in the day. Because our brain can comprehend this long time, like 1 year or 9 months. We have to set a goal every day and we have to do it every day. Because that's the point of our brain. We just can't comprehend this long time. And if you're saying, I have to make today 500 euros or I have to run today 10 kilometers. That's more easy for our brain than to say I have to run 2000 kilometers this year. That's not work. And after every week you can look at your goal and say, I missed it, or I'm getting closer to my goal, or I even are better than my goal. And that's the point where you want to go. And if you are better than your goal, you have to rewrite your goal. You have to level up, and that's automatically. And the last step is reinforce it with your identity. Like if you quit smoking, the best way to stop smoking is saying to others, if they ask you, do you smoke? You say, I'm a no smoker. If you say, I used to be smoking and so on, you're telling your brain you are still a smoker, but you just haven't today or this week. So you have to become what you think you are. You have to be the superstar, the runner, the successful businessman. You have to be it, and you have to act like it. Your brain starts noticing you are this, but you have to be it, and you have to believe it. Okay. At the end, I would say the law of attraction is a really powerful weapon, but on the other side, it's not all just thinking about your goals. You have to be it. You have to do the work, and then you are going to be successful. If you don't doing anything, if you just think about it, it will never work. If you found the value in this, subscribe, like and share the video. It will only help you if you do it. Don't just sit on the couch. Be it.